Welcome to Flow Motion with Marie. This week's practice is an evening flow, which I recorded at 9 o'clock in the evening after putting my daughter to sleep and finally carving out some time for myself. This practice is all about tuning into yourself, of calming down and letting the day come to an end. It's closure and thanksgiving for a day past and just winding down for relaxation. As you're seated in your comfortable seated position of choice, take a moment to breathe a little deeper and a little fuller than you would normally. And let your face be soft. We'll take one hand on the heart and bring to mind your intention. Tonight's intention of thanksgiving, of grounding, of closure. A full inhale. Exhale, both hands come to the heart. We begin our evening flow. We'll take the fingertips to the ground. Bring the left ear toward the left shoulder and lower your chin to your chest. Then right ear toward right shoulder. Let's reverse this half circle. Chin to chest, left ear toward left shoulder. Once more, lower chin to chest, toward the right side, and come to center. On the inhale, arms overhead. As you exhale, lean forward and lower your hands to the ground. Take an in-breath here. As you exhale, lower your elbows to the ground if possible. Inhale to lift and exhale to lower. Come up with the chest and lower into a fold. We pause here, realizing that you don't have to have a deep fold, or you don't have to be so close to the ground. You'll be at a comfortable distance from the ground. You'll press up, walk the hands back, and then uncross your legs and cross them the second way around. The arms reach up. Once more, you'll lean forward, then come up. Lean forward. This is usually the exhale. The coming up is the inhale. Lean. Pause. And lower the hands. Maybe lower the elbows or the forearms to the ground. And then lift up halfway. Fold forward and come up halfway. We fold and we stay here. Breathe fully, completely. And press up. And we'll come onto all fours. Bring your hands flat on the ground, under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Your toes are curled under, and we'll arch the spine. The belly drops, the head, the gaze lifts. We'll do the exact opposite. The belly pulls in as the spine lifts. Bring a bend to the elbows as you expand the front body to arch. And round, press into the ground, expand the back side of the body. And then once more, arch. And come back to a flat back. Lift your hips up and come into a bent downward facing dog. Lift your heels as high as you can. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower the heels. Then inhale to bend. Gaze forward. Exhale to lower the heels. Heels don't have to lower all the way to the ground. Bend, look forward, lower the heels. Now bend your knees, lift your right leg up, and pull the knee into the chest. Bring the right foot forward. Carry it if you need to. Lower your left knee and bring your hands to your right thigh. Your hips lower toward the ground. Chest expands, gaze forward, and breathe. Reach the left arm back and sweep the arm upward. Lower the arm, reach it back, and sweep the arm upward. One more. Left arm back and reach up. Continue this or at the right arm. Now both arms sweep up, reach, then they lower. Reach them back behind you and bring them upward. With the breath, reach the arms back and lift them up. Now lower the hands to the inner edge of your right foot. Then reach your hips back and you lean the hips forward. Hips back. Lower them forward. One more. Lean back. Reach them forward. Hips reach back. You'll swivel on your left knee and then walk the hands to the other end of your mat. And then you bring yourself into downward facing dog. From here, bend your legs deeply. And then you lower the heels. Deep bend in the knees, look forward. Lower the heels, look toward the feet. Bend your legs. Gaze forward. Lift the left leg. Pull the left knee in and then step the left foot forward. This time right knee lowers and the hands come onto your left thigh. There's an equal distribution of weight between your left foot and your right knee so that you find balance in this posture. Take a deep breath. Keep the chest wide open. The right arm will sweep back, then it'll reach forward and then upward. Lower, reach back. Lift, reach up. Continue this. Lower, reach back. Lift, reach up. And continue doing this or at the left arm. Reach back, lift up. Find the rhythm so that movement matches your breath. Full and smooth. Reach the arms high. And we'll bring the hands down toward the inner edge of the left foot. Hips reach back, and then they reach forward and down. Reach back, lower, reach back, lower. I'll do that transition. Swivel on the right knee, walk the hands to the other end of the mat. Lift up your hips. Downward facing dog. But this time we'll bend and straighten our legs alternately. Slow walking of the dog. Now we'll pause. Hips reach high, the spine is long, the belly pulls in. Breathe. Sure and steady, we bend the legs, look forward. We'll walk toward the hands. The legs remain bent. Shift the weight forward and back. Lean forward, shift back until you get the right balance. Legs remain bent, join the palms. Rise up to standing position, reach the arms up. Take the hands to the heart. Thankful for the end of the day. Brief pause. We continue. Chair pose. Bend the legs and sweep the arms forward and upward. Lift the left heel. Take the hands to the heart. Reach the left leg back. Lower the foot, then step the foot forward. So it might be awkward at the beginning, but we'll do it in slow motion. Lift the left heel, reach the left leg back. Tap the toes on the ground, rebend the leg, chair pose. Take a break, then rebend the legs. Lift the left heel. Slow-mo, reach the left leg back. Lower the ball of the foot onto the ground, crescent pose. Let's reach the arms up. Reach them high, pull the belly in. We open into Warrior Two. Get a comfortable distance between the feet. Reach the arms out to the sides. Let's gaze forward. We lower the hands, straighten the front leg, reach the arms up, then come back into Warrior Two. That simple flow, lower the arms, straighten front leg, sweep the arms up, come back to Warrior Two. Nice and steady. One more like that. Reach and lower. And then we hold and check in with the back arm. Is it in line with the back shoulder, with the front shoulder, with the front hand? And find this mix of strength but softness so that you're not clenched in areas. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean forward, right forearm to the thigh, the left arm will reach up and it will sweep and circle up. Sweep the arm down and forward and up. A big circle, downward, forward, and up. Pull the belly in. We're in this side angle variation. Press down equally through the feet. We'll lower the left hand, lower the left knee. Bring your hands to your thigh, and you'll come upright with the torso. Pull the belly in. Firm your right foot into the mat, reach the arms behind you, and shift your hips back. Shift the hips forward, sweep the arms up. Hips reach back, sweep the arms behind you, and reach the arms forward, lower the hips. Draw the hips back, lower the hips, reach the arms up, lower your left hand, and come into a twist. Your right arm will reach up, your upper body twists toward your right, and you push down on your left hand to come into baby half moon. Right leg will reach back. Pull the belly in, and you'll gaze where it feels most comfortable for the neck. Breathe in Exhale. We lower the right hand, lower the right knee, and come all the way down the thighs, belly, chest, and lift up into low cobra, and push up and come into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, take it out through the mouth. Full breath in, bend the knees. As you exhale, walk the feet forward. Hands press into each other. Bend the legs so that you're in chair position. Then we stand. Raise the arms overhead. Reach them high. We take the hands to the heart. Let's bend the legs. Lift the right heel this time. Reach the right leg back. Lower the toes. A brief crescent before we lean forward and then step the right foot forward. Chair pose legs. Come upright. Chair pose legs. Lift the right heel. Reach the right leg back. Steady. Toes lower. Torso comes upright. Lean forward. The right foot will come forward. Third time's a charm. Lift the right heel. Reach the right leg back. Lower the right toes, the right ball of the foot. Crescent pose. Take the arms overhead. Open into Warrior Two. Left leg will bend. The arms will reach out to the sides. Remember that little flow we did earlier? We'll lower the arms, straighten the front leg, then sweep the arms up. Take the arms parallel to ground, re-bend the leg. Do that again. Straighten leg, reach arms up. Come back to Warrior Two. And find your rhythm. Lower the arms, straighten left leg, reach the arms up. Come back to Warrior Two. And this time we'll stay in Warrior Two. Scan the body and see what needs to soften so that you're not clenched or tight. We lean forward, lower the left forearm to the thigh, and let's circle the right arm. Right arm circles down and forward and up. Down and forward and up. Last one. Sweep the arm up. So you don't feel like you're resting all the weight on your left leg. Press down through your right foot. That way, the right leg is working to carry you in this posture. Lower the right hand, the right knee as well. You'll come upright with the torso. Bring the hands to your left thigh. Sweep the arms behind you. Push down on the left foot and draw the torso away from the thigh. Lower the hips, hands reach back. Push away from the left thigh. Lower the hips, sweep the arms back. And draw the arms overhead. Pull the belly in, reach forward. Hands reach behind you. Lower your right hand to the ground and reach your left arm up. Now you're twisting to the left side. Curl your right toes under and push your right hand into the ground and shift into baby half moon pose. Reach the left leg back. Draw the belly in and breathe. Lower the left hand and the left knee and come all the way down. Let's curl up with the upper body and push yourself up. Curl the toes under and come into downward facing dog. Feel free to take child's pose if you feel that down dog is too much for you at this point. Draw the breath in and let it go. Let's prepare to take it forward. Bend the legs and walk the feet forward. Get a good distance between the feet where you feel balanced. Bring the arms forward and upward to chair pose. Then stand, hands to heart, lift the left heel. Come back into chair, bend the legs, arms reach up, and lift up. Lift the left heel or the knee. Come back into chair. Stand up, lift the left knee. Bend both knees to chair. And rise up. Right hand to right hip, left hand to the left knee. And you're in this balanced posture. Breathe as you gaze at just one point. Release the leg, the arms reach up. You reach the left leg forward and downward. Lean forward and come back up. Reach the chest forward, the arms reach forward, then you'll come back up. Bow forward. And we lower the hands on blocks or on the ground. Both feet push down. The legs remain strong and long. The torso drapes over your left leg. Full breath in. Exhale completely. Come up halfway and step the right foot forward. Blocks come to the sides if you have them. Chair pose. Rise up, lift the right heel. Bend both legs. Arms reach diagonally forward. Hands to heart, lift the right knee. Sit in chair. Rise up tall, right knee lifts. Take it one more chair. Balanced posture. Right hand to the right knee and left hand to the left hip. Keep pushing down through your left foot. Let's reach the arms this time out to the sides as the right leg reaches forward. Let's lower the right foot to join the left. The left foot will step back. The arms reach up. Lean forward and then come back up. Lean forward, pause, come back up. Reach forward. Now lower the hands on blocks or your mat. Pull the belly in and breathe. Once more, your feet firm down into the mat. Your spine remains long. Don't worry about coming close to the ground or touching the ground. And just think of breathing through this, of staying spacious in the front of the body, in the back of the body. And we release this. Bend the front leg and wiggle the back foot further back. Hands onto the mat, step into downward facing dog. Let's pull the belly in and take a deep breath in. Exhale. We bend the legs and take a step forward. We'll lower the hips and we'll find our way into a seated position. Come all the way down. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. Position your feet a comfortable distance from your pelvis. The hands can frame your feet as you bow forward and then come back up. Lean to exhale. Press up to inhale. One more time, lean forward. This time we'll raise the arms and reach them diagonally forward. And this is work to keep this balance, especially if you're very flexible. It's work to not drop forward and collapse onto your legs. So keep the back body muscles working by reaching the arms forward and upward. Let's come upright and take the hands to your sides. Let's bring the legs to a V position. If your spine rounds and you feel hunched in this position, prop yourself up on a thick towel or blanket. Then you'll walk your hands forward and then press yourself upright. Walk the hands back. Once more, walk the hands forward, fold, and press up to unfold. Let's walk the hands forward one more time and get ready to hold this fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's use a prop to give support to our head. So have your block the tallest way, plus a block on top if that works, and bring your chin on top of the block. Or maybe you don't need this much height. You can rest your elbows on the mat, rest your head or your chin on your hands. And that's an option as well. Close the eyes and let yourself sink in this position. Maybe over time you'll deepen the fold and take off one block, or maybe you'll stay even high up there with your hands on the mat and your arms totally straight. Each body is built differently, so however high up you're seated or far forward, keep your eyes closed and listen to the way you're breathing. Make your breath full and steady and calm. We'll press ourselves upright. Take your blocks to the side and come all the way up and prepare to come all the way down to your mat. Let's reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower your torso toward your mat, but really take your time. Take as many inhales and exhales as you need to lower all the way onto your back. Let's bend the legs and cross your right leg over the left. We'll gently pull the legs in toward the chest. And for some of us, this is enough. There might already be a sensation in the outer hips here. You might want to vary this position by holding on to the ankles, and that might deepen the sensation for you. Inhale. Exhale. Let's uncross the legs and come into happy baby pose. Hold on to the backs of the thighs and gently press your knees toward your ribs or toward the ground. You can hold on to the outer edges of your feet if there is space to do this. And then we'll switch sides. This time left leg crosses over the right. You'll gently hug your legs in toward you. And that's the first variation of this pose. And the second variation would be, like on the first side, to hold on to the ankles or even hold on to the outer edges of your feet. Full breath in, and complete breath out. Uncross the legs once more. And again, happy baby pose. You'll find a hand position on the legs that works for you. You'll find a position that is not struggling for you. And then you can even play with straightening one leg and bending the other. Straighten one side, bend the other, and vice versa. And then we release this. The feet come down. We'll take a supported bridge pose. Your block will come underneath your lower back or your sacrum. And that can be at the lowest height of the block. You'll shrug your shoulders underneath you so that the chest will be wide open. You can even change the setting of your block. Perhaps the higher variation works for you. Perhaps the highest version of the block will work for you. But let your chest be spacious. And if you haven't noticed already, the evening has set in, the darkness has set in. So I hope that helps in the mood of this video. It's the end of the day. It's time for the shop to close. All work comes to an end. Lift the hips off of your block and take your hips back down. We'll swivel our knees from one side to the next to give space to the lower back. And then we come into our final position. This position of rest. And as always, you can stay in this final position for as long as you need to. And hopefully, when you switch off your laptop or your phone, you'll go straight to bed. The day is done. It's time to rest. Thank you for joining me in Flow Motion, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye and good night.